Hey you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna do this video right quick, right fast. Don't judge me. I worked out, washed my hand, put in a braid, and this is what we add with it, okay? So whatever. Alright, so I've been drinking. It's Saturday evening. What you want me to do? I worked out today though. Okay, anyway, don't worry about my life. So I wanted to talk about Memphitz and Toya. Somebody asked me to talk about that because I watch Marriage Boot Camp, and right now they on Marriage Boot Camp. And let me think. What can I say about Memphitz and Toya? I know somebody clocked me about how when I first came out, I said I didn't like Toya. And it's because I didn't like her reality show. And it was because I feel like the first time you really see a girl from New Orleans in a spotlight, it was somehow in a negative or exploitive way, and I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? I felt like we have too much to offer. New Orleans is such a, artistic and, original and historic place, and a lot of us have, a form of history and therefore a form of respect about who we are. And Toya is that type of person. Don't get me wrong. She's a very beautiful woman. She is a respectable person, and she tries to portray herself as a classy person, and I think she is a classy person. But I feel like she has bad taste in men, and I feel like in the course of being on reality TV show, people have exploited her family situation in a way that I didn't like. You know what I'm saying? But not to say that I feel like she a fucked up person or she was wrong for being on reality TV show. You gotta get these checks, okay? You gotta get this money, okay? Everybody don't be, sitting up here depending on Wayne forever. And I understand that, so I'm not mad at her. But at the end of the day, I'm watching this fucking show as a woman. And I'm surprised at her, but I could see it behind her eyes. Like, first of all, Memphitz has been, to me, for a very long time, a asshole. Somebody that wants celebrity so much that they will do anything, say anything, and do anything. He has been ass naked and greased up all over Instagram. He has said crazy things. He has tried to put out trashy reality shows that didn't work. And we have also heard about the fact that he felt some type of way about Toya not wanting to go on Love and Hip Hop. And he's always resented her for not letting him have his say against K. Michelle after she put out those, accusations that he beat her ass. And a lot of people were commenting on the video that I put up on Instagram. You should really follow me on Instagram. I post so much shit. Every once in a while I get on and like spurt, and I'm like video, not me, but just like random reposts, because I love random reposts and like animal videos, but whatever. So I feel like people watching automatically is like, of course he hit K. Michelle, and now she obviously she knows that he probably really hit K. Michelle. And that's why I was mad at everybody when it happened, because I felt like, you don't know that nigga, you don't know what he did, and you don't know what it was like for him to be with a woman like K. Michelle, who is not the same type of woman as Toya. Toya is going to calm down. Toya is going to back down at some point. Toya gonna sit up there and let you scream because she ain't got time for it. K. Michelle, on the other hand, will meet you on your fucking level and try to embarrass your ass and make you feel like shit. And to me, he is not the type of person that would be able to handle his emotions in a situation when he is being berated by a woman who he already feels intimidated by. His argument the entire time with Toya is that she wants to be the man. How the fuck you gonna say she wanna be the man? What you mean is, she takes the aggressive role because you cannot handle responsibility. That's what that is. You can't handle responsibility, and therefore she has to pick up the pieces. And that means that she's trying to run the show. You feel like you've given something up, and the question still remains, why the fuck would you propose and get married to a woman if it's encroaching on your freedom for you to be faithful? That's fucking stupid, and you don't even have a reason for it. You just spaz out and go off and throw food and play pussy and about to get fucked as soon as Lil Wayne and his people see this shit. I wonder how they gonna feel about it. I wonder if you didn't got that call and said bro, calm your fucking nerves, because if another incident happened, okay, if you don't put some respect on her name, some shit gonna happen to you, okay? Like, I'm just saying, that's how I would feel, okay? And I feel like the look on Toya's face be like, just wait till my baby daddy see this shit. And you know I heard that they getting a divorce, and I'm glad they getting a divorce because he is feminine as fuck. Okay? He's immature as fuck. But up most, he is feminine as fuck. Okay? Any nigga that needs to be that greased up on Instagram is suspect as fuck to me. And maybe he can't deal with some realizations about himself and therefore takes out his aggression with that situation out on his woman because he don't know how the fuck he feel. Wow. Okay? I'm just saying, y'all gotta think about this shit on a deeper level because people are very multifaceted, okay? And he could be out here playing pussy, okay? But what the real deal could be is he got some shit going on with him that he can't deal with, and some issues that he didn't put himself in, okay? You fucked your own career up. That wasn't Toya's fault. You came out here acting fucking crazy. You should have kept your mouth shut. When you made that first comment after K. Michelle alleged that you beat her, the first thing you did was say something on Twitter, and that's what fucked you up. If you would have kept your fucking mouth shut and act like that shit like wasn't happening, I bet you any money you would have been able to get past this situation. But you running your fucking mouth on social media like it was a female is probably what got you in this mess in the first fucking place. Okay? And I'm sorry. We would be fighting. You would have had to whoop my ass and I would have had to almost fucking kill you. Okay? Stab you, shoot you, something would have happened to your fucking ass. But it wouldn't have been Memphitz beat the fuck out Brittany and that was that. I feel like he probably has put his hands on Toya before, especially when they ain't got no cameras around and he feel like spazzing out the way he did. And I also feel like she's embarrassed. And just because she said what she said about K. Michelle does not mean anybody needs to rub that shit in her face. Because what the fuck was she supposed to do? That was her husband. What was she supposed to do? Say, yeah, I know my husband is a abusive man, but that's my husband. No, she wasn't supposed to say that. Now, honestly, I wouldn't have said anything, but I understand why she felt the need to defend him. Because he was her husband. Okay? And if she did not know that side of him at that point, I don't see why she couldn't come out and say that. Okay? So just because it happened to K. Michelle and she said something, may have said that K. Michelle lied or whatever, does not mean she deserved to get her ass beat by him. So I want everybody to just, calm the fuck down when it comes to making comments on her page about the shit. Okay? Comment however you want to on my shit because it ain't my issue. Okay? But at the end of the day, I feel like that's a cruel thing for people to act like a woman deserves to be abused because she defended her husband, when at the end of the day anybody would do the same fucking thing. Okay? Now Memphitz ass, I'm glad he about to be single since he act like marriage is such a fucking jail sentence. I feel like if marriage is worse than jail, then your ass is gay, because going to jail, being around a whole bunch of niggas is better to you than being around a woman all day. Okay? That's how I feel about Memphitz. Okay? Hella fucking feminine, need to probably get his ass whipped by somebody, okay? A grown ass man that don't, act like that with women. He has been told on the show that was not gentlemanlike, and what they mean is you was acting like a bitch. That was their nice way of saying you was acting like a bitch. Talking to your wife. I don't care, whatever. Bye. Bye. Like, okay, and you want us to think that you're, masculine and you're the man in the relationship when you're doing feminine shit like that. But yet she's the one who's wanting to be the man in a relationship. I feel like you want to be the woman in a relationship. And that's all I got to say. Don't ask me what's in my coat. Good Saturday, folks.
Bye.